You ever feel your chest tighten when someone cuts you off? Or get jittery when your phone rings from an unknown number? That's not just stress. That's your inner caveman panicking. Because your brain still thinks you're being hunted in a jungle, even though all you're doing is standing in line at Starbucks. You weren't designed for peace. You were designed for survival. Every instinct you fight today is a leftover from a world that no longer exists. Take fear of strangers. Once that kept us alive. Now it just makes social anxiety worse. You avoid eye contact, not because people are dangerous, but because your brain still thinks they might be a threat or hunger. Back then, food was scarce. Your brain told you to eat everything now because it didn't know when you'd eat again. Now you're ordering extra fries, even though you ate an hour ago. That's evolution on autopilot. Let's talk about perfection. You freeze before you start something. Not because you're lazy, but because your ancient brain fears getting it wrong and being judged. Back then, being wrong meant getting kicked out of the tribe. Now, it just means your project might need a second draft. Same instinct, different world, and don't forget territorial behavior. In the past, defending your space meant survival. Now we get triggered when someone takes our seat at a cafe or posts a different opinion online. Your body still fires the same alarm, even when there's no danger. All of this makes one thing clear. Your brain is running an outdated software, and you have two options: keep reacting or update the system. Here's how you update it. Start noticing when your heart races, when your palms sweat, when your stomach flips. Say it. This is ancient wiring. I am safe. And I am not in a forest. Second challenge, the default. Just because it feels urgent doesn't mean it is. Sit with it. Let discomfort pass, and you'll feel how much power was hidden under panic. Last, choose your responses. Don't let your biology pick for you. You are not just instincts. You are awareness, and that's where evolution truly begins. And here's the wild part. Even when we know it's irrational, the body still reacts first, because your nervous system is older than your logic, and your heart doesn't fact-check before it panics. This is why you feel awkward saying no. Why you overthink text messages. Why silence feels like rejection, because your brain is trying to protect you from threats that don't even exist anymore, but you can retrain it with consistency, with awareness, with gentleness. Every time you notice the fear, you create distance between reaction and response. That's growth. That's rewiring. That's becoming human again. Not just a survival machine on autopilot. You don't need to erase your instincts. Just upgrade the ones that are outdated. Replace panic with pause. Replace urgency with curiosity. Replace old fear with new understanding, because when you see the glitch, you stop following it. Evolution isn't just what happened to our bodies. It's what we choose to do with our minds now, and your awareness. That pause between instinct and action. That is evolution choosing you. So let me ask you this. What is one outdated instinct you notice in yourself? Something you know is irrational but still feel anyway. Comment below. Let's outgrow our ancient programming together. This is self-uplift, and your upgraded mind starts now.